Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video. A lot of you guys have been asking for some AQ videos, so really happy to be bringing you guys this one. This is just one of my, AQ is super boring, and I'm not a fan of it, but this one change just makes AQ so much better, and I really don't even mind doing it with this one change. That one change is Foresight. So Foresight is a global, which every time you intercept, you get 200% attack. So you're going to see under Nick Fury right there, he has that passive Fury. So anytime you see that activate, or you see if it's active, that means we got a successful intercept. And so why I love that so much is because, you know, suicide, or in AQ, I usually use Corvus with suicides, and it's usually not too bad, right? But the problem is when the Alliance War season is on, in war currently, I'm really not using suicide-friendly champions, so I'm not running suicides. And even if I am for one war using a suicide-friendly champion, I have to usually switch masters within that war, and then for the next war, I have to take off those suicides to place my defense. So I really am only able to run full suicides like consistently without changing them in the off-season. So that makes AQ really annoying without suicides. But with Foresight, it just totally makes up for the lack of suicides. And even using Corvus without suicides, with Foresight, it feels better than Corvus with suicides. So oh, I love it. I love it so much. We had like over a month with no Foresight, and I thought, did Kabam like get rid of it or something? But then we've had it back to back 2 weeks in a row, and just absolutely loving it. So this is my whole path for this AQ variation. I'm going to show you guys. These first 3 fights are from day 4, and then the next fights are from day 5. The reason I did that is because I was trying to record on day 4, just in case I forget on day 5 or something. And the first part went well, and then I forgot to record later on. And then on day 5, I totally lost my Captain Marvel on that Electro fight. So I was like, alright, I might as well just show the gameplay from day 4 and then some from day 5. So at the start of this fight, you see I take a combo from Luke Cage, and that was intentional. You see he places an exhaust debuff on me, and we start the fight indestructible as well. So it's just a way to get some cheeky willpower healing that I found with this path. But yeah, Captain Marvel is pretty awesome in AQ. Especially with Foresight, she already hits just like a freight train. So giving her a 200% Fury is pretty nice. But yeah, so now we move to day 5 where my Captain Marvel is dead. So yeah, that was the extent of her fights for this video. Now you guys are going to get to see Nick Fury and Corvus. So my section 1, I really like that path for section 1 just because I don't link anyone. So I can pretty much join like at any, like I could literally join at 10 o'clock at night, like 10 hours after AQ has started. And I wouldn't get too much of a hassle for it because then I'd be on for the whole night to clear. But like, it's just nice not having to link anyone because I can sleep in and then join AQ, and it's really nice. It's really great. I really appreciate that path. But then for section 2 and section 3, I actually have tunnel vision lanes, which is interesting. So this first fight with Nick Fury, since Hulk is an Avenger, we start with 6 of our tactical charges, and for some reason they don't fall off in this fight, but shh, don't tell Kabam. I think it's a bug, unless, or maybe I'm just not smart enough to figure out what's going on here. I don't know. We don't have any kind of a Fury right now, so I don't think those charges should stay on us, but they are. I don't know, it's kind of weird. This has been going on for like months. It's really nice though, because I get to heal with willpower on this node. As you can see, I just took a combo to the face, which was not intentional, but you're going to see how awesome Nick Fury is for tunnel vision, because he can just heal with that falter debuff. So yeah, it's just 128 healing per tick, just passively that we're getting, which is pretty nice, and we're fully unblockable, and those charges aren't going down. That's not how his charges are supposed to work against Avengers. Maybe there's something specific in AQ that's making it do that. Maybe it's something with this node that I haven't realized yet. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know. But yeah, I don't run deep wounds. I rarely run deep wounds just because bleeders, you know, I'm not really using them too often in like Alliance War or anything, so I usually don't have it in my build. So, you know, I don't always go for the light ending combos, but you see right there we shrug off the debuff with Nick, He actually didn't shrug off the tunnel vision, which was surprising. I thought he would, but it's a good thing because I don't want him to shrug it off anyways, because it's just our free willpower healing. And yeah, you see we get those intercepts. It just increases our attack by a nice amount. I'm just trying to soak up as much willpower healing as I can before we get out of this fight. We went all the way from like 100% to 20%, back up to like 70% here, so it's pretty nice. And yeah, we're gonna finish off Hulk here. Don't want to take any more combos. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, that fight, I can do it with Corvus. What I normally like to do is fight there's like a wasp mini boss in section 1 before, well, it's like a mini boss before the actual mini boss. The ones that link each other with like class-based weakness depending on your class type. I usually like to, there's a wasp there, I usually like to get the evade charge for Corvus, but someone else took that fight on day 5, and I was like, ah, fudge, I have to go into my path 2 with no Corvus charges. But that's okay, even without charges. Foresight, you know, it really makes the difference. So here I'm just looking for an intercept because we do have So Saith Doom, and also I'm trying to get Foresight, so I'm just trying to get an intercept here. Nightcrawler's not really playing into me, but that's okay. I've gotten him to evade though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my special 1 actually to guarantee that charge. So boom, now we have 1 charge. I could have gone for a heavy attack, but it's just don't really want to risk it here, so because there's a good chance he could evade out of it. So now that we got 1 charge, it's going to help so much, especially when we intercept. Again, I'm just looking for intercepts whenever there's Foresight. That's pretty much all I do with Corvus. I'm just every opening I'm trying to get an intercept. Right there, boom, we get the intercept. Then I can just go for a medium like medium combo. Those mediums are doing 10k damage, no suicides. Feels pretty good. Only 1 charge. So yeah, that's pretty great. And once we kill Nightcrawler here, we're gonna get another charge for killing a mutant. This dude, he evades like crazy. You really gotta be on your toes, but it's good practice. Actually, it's good practice, so I don't mind it too much. Also, just need to be careful with tunnel vision, man. It's good practice. Right there, I intercepted him, but he evaded. But we still got the Foresight, and then I just threw my special 2. I was like, he's not gonna evade all 3 hits of the special 2, and he doesn't. So yeah, there's my section 2. Now we move on to section number 3. And I take tunnel vision once again in section 3. So here we have a massacre or massacre, however you prefer to say his name. This fight is sometimes I take it linked. The link is only a shock debuff, but I prefer to not take it linked. But yeah, you guys are just gonna see just boom, 3 intercepts right in a row. Every opening. Our mediums are doing 12k. Let's go for special 1. Almost kills him. Just need like 1 more hit on him, and there we go. Like just perfectly clean fight. It just feels, I just love Foresight so much, man. Just going for those intercepts, and when you get them, you just get so rewarded for them. It's such a good node, man. It's such a good node. And like even if I'm like trying to intercept and I mess up and I get killed, I don't even get mad. It's like, well, it was worth it. It was worth the risk. Even if I have to end up using a revive, it just makes AQ so much funner for me, honestly. It's great. And yeah, you see we start this fight with some intercepts. Boom, intercept. Just an intercepting machine. And there goes Daredevil. Like 20-second fights, bro. Just hit the intercepts. You don't need suicides. They're just so quick. It's amazing. It's the best thing to ever happen to AQ, in my opinion, man. I love it so much. Like the total fights today, like this video should be like an 11 or 12-minute video or something like that. Like that's all the AQ fights in one day without suicide. Like that's pretty good. You know, that's not too much time spent in map 7 for an entire day. Like that's like an hour maybe for an entire week of AQ fights total time accumulated. An hour? That's not bad at all, man. For map 7 too, like damn. So yeah, that Iron Fist, super easy fight. It's just tunnel vision. He starts on unblockable. And then this next fight here, I really like actually to fight this one link. So it has power reserve, tunnel vision, and then the incoming link is just shock. So I just start with free healing with Corvus. But yeah, this fight's really fun because you can just, with the power reserve, you can get off a couple special 2s pretty easily. So again, I'm trying to get the intercepts though, for when I do basic combo hits. So I don't waste my charges. You know, if a charge isn't getting at the advantage of that Foresight, then it's not the best. and also don't want to use my special 2 until I get that Foresight active again. So again, looking for the Intercept, boom, get it right away, drop this fat special 2, almost kills him, and then boom, with the power reserve, we still have a bar of power left. Right there, he just straight up caught me on my dashback. That was, I was like, oh, okay, well, there goes all my HP. Eat this special 2, and he's dead. Now we have 1%, but I'm just like, well, okay, that's fine. That was my last lane fight, and now there's only 2 more fights on the map, this and the Apocalypse boss. And I don't have to fight this, but I was like, might as well. So I'm just going to go in here with Nick Fury. I have minus 50% attack because of the weakness node. So I'm just going to let Gambit kill me here, or else this fight, there's literally a 15-minute timer. It might have taken 15 minutes if I didn't go to my second life. So yeah, go to my second life, take a combo, build up a couple of tactical charges. Now we got the Fury buff, so Fury is furious. And then we can also intercept to get another Fury. And then we're also going to get unblockable here. I just figured, I still had Nick's the second life, so I was like, might as well use it, take out this mini boss just to save my alliance mates some trouble, or my battle group mates, I should say. So yeah, now we're unblockable. We're still looking for those intercepts. So that was an intercept. You can see it's kind of a visual bug. We have the Fury right now. It doubles up with like the weakness icon under our health pool, which is kind of weird, but I mean, as long as it's still working, whatever. So yeah, we're also going to bait out Gambit's L2s just to save a little bit of time. It's weird, haven't baited out Gambit's L2 in a while. It's like, do I still know how to evade this? And I'm just like, oh well, looks like I do. that's a good thing. Yeah, I also don't have deep wounds, so that would also save some time on this fight. But I'm pretty sure Nick's bleeds are based on his attack. So when you have the Foresight 200% attack active, if you use that, I'm pretty sure it makes your bleeds do more damage as well. And that paired with the Fury buff as well, you get some pretty thick ticking bleeds. Those bleeds are taking for like 3,500 damage, and that's with the minus 50% base attack that this node has on us. So those are some pretty potent bleeds, man. Not bad. And yeah, this Gambit, he's dropping pretty quick. When we get the Foresight, let's see, what are our mediums taking for when we get that active? Let's see, 4,000 lights. Yeah, pretty good. And go for an L2, get some nice crits. And yeah, there's Gambit down. So that's my entire AQ path, guys. Yeah, this was a 12-minute video fight duration, which is pretty good for 1 day of map 7 AQ. Yeah, Foresight, just my absolute favorite thing in AQ. Love it so much. No items used as well, so that's always a win in my book. If I can just get through an AQ day without using an item, it was a good day. Or like 1 or 2 items, like probably just revives for Corvus if I screw up trying to intercept or something. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the AQ video. I know some of you guys have been waiting for it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of Foresight. Do you like it as much as I do, or is there another AQ global that you prefer? The other ones just don't really seem to do that much for me personally, but this one, it goes above and beyond. So whenever I log in and see this one for AQ, I'm just like, all right, this AQ week won't be too bad. But yeah, that's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a thumbs up if so. Subscribe if you like some more content. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.